website in a pretty cool, decent format, and I like the layout. That's why I use this site a lot, and that's why I've donated in the past before to these folks. So I appreciate the solarham.net website. Data right now, the latest solar flare detection chart. When you click on this, notice the link up here. It goes to the Space Weather Prediction Center.noaa.gov. Anyone can find it. It's all publicly available info, folks. And as far as reading it goes, the X flare category, as far as the X flare class, consists over here.
So I want to say, Arizona. I want to say Arizona is on advisory.
Over the last
if anything, and California is on watch, because those codes that came last night also came with the letter C, big letter C. And I don't think Colorado's out of God's range in any way, so we got to be really vigilant here. And these are going to pop off. And yeah,
I believe this is one of the largest ones we've seen in the last couple of years.
That's what my son's birthday and the connections I was making, and the Pharisees and Sadducees energies, the Sadducees. So these are Sagittarius energies from these people, and also matching codes to these sunspots. And this is confirmed for me. So
as far as any CME, massive CME, we would probably only get a glancing blow because of its current location there on the eastern.
But we are to be watching
section of the sun, northeastern limb of
because
the sun,
as this happens,
somewhat away from Earth. So you got to look at these ones that are kind of facing at least within the bullseye center of
the volts
to be 100% effective, geo-effective in terms of.
And we were shown a wagging dog's tail.
Imagery.
Volkswagen, that's a code.
A bullseye shot, but it is growing, and this thing looks like it's really going to get ready to pop here. A lot of red, blue, all confined here. The magnetic fields, polarities are very close to each other, and they're growing. So this thing could just pop an X flare really soon. We're going to watch that pretty closely today. If it does, of course, we will provide updates. Another area is to watching here is this one over here along the western side.
It's phenomenal that I'm able to receive this and that this is actually being communicated to me.
Awesome, I should say, is this, but it's there.
Thank you, God.
For
if we can continue to do this, we can be ready like we're supposed to be.
And a little sunspot down here as well.
Dog barks upstairs.
Not a huge threat, but there is a little bit of flaring threat in that one. Main two ones here are 3112 and 3113, 3110.
I got all these codes. The past 3 days just like slammed me with all of these codes.
3112 harbors energy for strong X flare class.
He's always slamming me with the codes, but
90% certainty for a flare threat on the C flare category.
I'm getting 50% chance that it's at least a 7.5. They said 40-something% chance, possibly 7.5, but I'm getting it's at least a 50% chance of a 7.5 if an earthquake does happen. So just know that that's what I'm getting.
Right now,
I am okay with being wrong.
Just a second here. I think I need to replace my battery in my mouse. Sometimes it seems like it's going dead. Makes me think the computer's going to freeze up and shut down. But I haven't had that issue recently, which is good news. Although someone didn't like the live stream last night,
he should pay attention to his talk text when that happens. That used to happen to me, and that's how I started to activate the talk text, and I could actually, on any text, start to pick up words. You could go to text someone, and there's a message there for you. Someone might want to tell him that. I don't know. I begged to get out there for like 10 years now, and I begged people to be more supportive, so this is all I'm able to do. And I'm amazed I'm able to do this.
Either way, the longer it waits to produce a massive CME or a major X
rolling on, little doggies. Rolling on.
Something spectacular. I think the longer it waits, the better, because it will be lined up perfectly here. So a lot of folks are asking about well, what does this mean? I've seen a lot. I'm sorry I didn't get back to everyone. I was tired last night when I got home. I had to get the live stream up and running, but then I passed out, and then I woke up, seen the stream down, so I had to get it back up.
Dude, we're better off if we don't try to reply to everybody all the time when we're doing this kind of stuff.
Didn't get back to everyone's comments, but man, I read them. I'm going to try and cover just
I'm just saying, it really helps.
Questions go. What does it all mean? Well, a lot can take place depending on the solar flare strength, the CME strength, as far as if it produces a massive amount of plasma from the sun. And if
this is the Earth Master channel. If you want to go check this out and see what he's doing there.
To reach Earth, and when it does, that's when we get into the geomagnetic storms. Those are
drawing it now. This is Gaia codes.
This is the painting. This is the drawing.
I don't teach her this stuff. This just happens. Okay. It just happens.
It's because I am a rainbow baby.
She said this is Gaia.
There's like so many connections between these drawings, these paintings.
She couldn't quite get the painting how she wanted it, so now she decided that she needed to draw it.
A very bright solar flare. Some folks saying it was a X40, not for certain on the number, but it did produce a massive Earth-directed CME. It is the Earth Master here on the live stream.
So here's the art that came from my daughter.
October 3rd, 2022, about 12:58
and I've
PM
got
California time. Latest quake shows
California is the focus, but also Arizona.
Touring around
There is a
Texas
woman.
and the Gulf Coast area.
She tried to make a woman, and her hair is connected to the
Last night when I got
vines.
home from the airport and told everyone I was going to bed. Someone must have been listening to me because they.
So that could be Mount Shasta that
2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm getting codes about.
The stream was only up for like an hour and a half.
So Arizona
Someone
possibly.
decided to pull the plug on me again. So that's all right. I did notice it when I got up to use the bathroom real quick and added it back up. All right. So what do we got for earthquake activity? As noted, a 1.6 there in California. Let's go ahead and check out the latest activity here around the globe. And we'll off of the coast
she made this one about a week ago.
I'm not for certain if this has been reviewed. It has. So
and she got this. She thought of it like right out of her head, and that's what she made. And she got this paint.
Being offshore.
I can actually see a male face in there.
Oh wow! I didn't
It looks like Jesus.
And like I say, we look at these things every single day, hours at a time.
With a headband on.
And it's been going on for quite a few years, and it's just a little odd earthquake out there. What it means, I don't know. I guess it's not uncommon to get some movement out there in the.
So we got some paints from
area itself. It is pretty shallow, 4.3
the neighbors down the road that I was just talking about in the update video that you're going to find this on.
Might want to watch the West Coast today. Nevada 3.1 out there in the desert of Nevada. The Pacific Northwest, couple small microquakes.
Basically, I say yes, there's
the Wyoming area, Yellowstone. We'll go ahead
an
and check
event
this out.
that's going to happen that is an earthquake event, most likely,
Certificate there, far as the timestamp
and
goes, and not
it's something we need to really pay attention to.
From my virus system saying that this is a
I'll keep working on this.
So sometimes it happens. Off of the coast of
she made this one about a week ago.
I'm not for certain if this has been reviewed. It has. So
and she got this. She thought of it like right out of her head, and that's what she made. And she got this paint.
Being offshore.
I can actually see a male face in there.
Oh wow! I didn't.
It looks like Jesus.
And like I say, we look at these things every single day, hours at a time.
With a headband on.
And it's been going on for quite a few years, and it's just a little odd earthquake out there. What it means, I don't know. I guess it's not uncommon to get some movement out there in the.
So we got some paints from
area itself. It is pretty shallow, 4.3.
the neighbors down the road that I was just talking about in the update video that you're going to find this on.
Might want to watch the West Coast today. Nevada 3.1 out there in the desert of Nevada. Pacific Northwest, couple small microquakes.
Basically, I say yes, there's
Wyoming area, Yellowstone. We'll go
an
ahead and check
event
this out just
that's
real
going
quick.
to happen that
Check
is
Yellowstone,
an
right?
earthquake
Looks like we have
event, most
updated their
likely,
certificate there, far as the timestamp
and
goes, and not getting
it's
any
something we need to
hazardous
really pay attention
warning
to.
from my
So
virus system saying that this is a
I'll
potential
keep
hazard.
working on this.
So sometimes it happens. It is your Earthmaster here on the live
Alright,
stream on
so
this
here's
beautiful
the art that came from my
Monday,
daughter.
October 3rd, 2022, about 12:58
And I've
p.m.
got
California time. Latest quake showing
California
1.6
is
earthquake
the
on the
focus,
globe.
but
I am back from,
also
little,
Arizona.
touring around
There's a
Texas
woman.
and the Gulf Coast area.
She tried to make a woman, and her hair is connected to the
last night when I got
vines.
home from the airport, and told everyone I was going to bed. Someone must have been listening to me because they.
So that could be Mount Shasta that
2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm getting codes about.
The stream was only up for like an hour and a half.
So Arizona
Someone
possibly.
decided to pull the plug on me again. So that's all right. I did notice it when I got up to use the bathroom real quick and added it back up. All right, so what do we got for earthquake activity? As noted, a 1.6 there in California. Let's go ahead and check out the latest activity here around the globe. And we'll